Hello, so are you scared of taking therapy? Maybe because you don't want to risk revealing secrets, or you just don't want to talk about things that are really personal. Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you about a method I use, which means you don't have to. So, I use something which is called content-free therapy. And what this is, it's simply a way that you can do therapy without the client having to go through the embarrassment of saying all these things they don't want to talk about from the past. And I've had people come to me who have had really, really big things that they've done in the past that they don't want to talk about. And I mean things that if anyone found out about, they'd go to prison for, or it would affect their whole life. And I think this is a big barrier that stops people getting help, because especially when you do what I do, which is hypnosis, people think, oh no, oh hypnosis, oh I'm going to go into a trance and I'm going to reveal all my personal secrets. No, it's not going to happen, right? Because you don't have to. When I work with people, I have found that the best way to do it is to actually not get them to say what all their secrets and things from the past are. I've helped many people who will come to me and all I need to know is you've got a problem, and I need to check a few health things like have you got schizophrenia or bipolar, because if you use hypnosis with those things it can make them worse. But apart from that sort of health and safety checks, I don't need to know anything. You can just say, look, I've got this thing I want to work on, fine. And this will baffle many therapists who are like, well, I can't work with that. You need to tell me details. We need to fill in this massive questionnaire. And I've done a video, I'll link to on the screen now, about client intakes. And they ask you all of these really embarrassing and searching questions, which is pointless because I don't need to know any of that. You do need to think about them. You need to be willing to go there in your mind and think about them, but you don't need to say them out loud. There is this theory, which has some truth to it, which is if clients say it out loud, it does help them get it out. It's like they're saying it's better out than in. Yes, it can help to say things and get them out, but sometimes it doesn't, because I've had people who've come to me and we've done a whole session, like an hour long or more, and at the end I've been crying, they've had emotion, lots of things have come up, but I've got no idea what they've been going through. I don't know what they've been experiencing, and you don't need to, so don't worry about that. You can do it all without revealing any secrets or without having to dig into the past. Yes, you've got to think about it, but you don't have to actually say it. You don't have to talk about these embarrassing things. So just know that if you want help, but you are concerned about this thing about secrets or anything like that, it's all confidential. One reason people do ask me, why don't I film more sessions and put them online? I would love to, because I would love to show people what I do, but there are two problems. First of all, hardly anybody wants to be filmed doing therapy because it's deeply personal. Would you want to be filmed talking about your life and your history and family things and work things? Well, if you do, get in touch, but not many people do. And also, because I work generally content free, there's nothing to watch, because I'm going to show you now. Imagine I'm a client on a session. This is what one of my sessions is like. It's silence, because you don't solve things by yeah. I'm a clever therapist and I know all the answers and I can fix your problem and blah blah blah. Your therapist knows nothing apart from, if they're good, how to put you in the right place for you to find the answer and for you to fix your problem. That's what I do. Like when I teach people to drive, I don't sit here saying do this, press that, look there, do this. That's terrible, low quality instruction. What I do with pupils is I put them in a place, an environment where they can practice for themselves. So my job really is I'm maybe like a bodyguard. I protect them and I protect members of the public by making sure they're safe. But I don't tell them what to do, I don't force them into things. Same for therapy. So you see, a real therapy session is actually just very often sitting in silence. And people have said to me, I don't get this. Like, I've been to loads of therapists and he didn't do anything, and I've come to you and you've hardly spoken. You've been sitting there in silence for the last half an hour and my problem's gone. How'd you do it? Because I don't do it. You do it. My job is not to massage my ego and say, oh, look at me, I'm the best therapist ever, I can fix anything. No, my job is to put you in the right place where you can find your solution and your answers to your problem, and you don't have to reveal secrets or private things at all. So check out these other videos of mine on the screen now. If you'd like to work with me one-to-one online from anywhere in the world, contact me through my website, firstdrive.com. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.